I'm moving up to the very top of the spreadsheet here, and as you can see, once again we have about 17 vendors listed in here. One of the names I'm going to pick out is CSD Food Services. This vendor name, I'm going to scroll back down to the bottom here, as you see is listed here. Scroll a little bit farther. Again, we have another invoice listed for CSD Food Services there. And I think there's a couple of more down here. We have one here, a credit invoice, and we have another invoice. Now, I've been actually typing in CSD Food Services for each one of these vendor name invoices. Well, what happens if CSD Food Services changes their name? I'm going to have to change every spot that I see CSD Food Services listed in this pretty much jumbled mess of vendor information and report groups and invoice totals. If you see yourself entering the same information over and over again, it's probably time to move into Access. You'll also start to outgrow simple lists in Word and Excel when you begin to ask complex questions. Suppose, for example, we want to find out how many invoices we bought from vendors within one particular city within, say, February of 2007. This is going to be very hard to find in Excel. If you had all this information in Word, it would be even more difficult to discover all the invoices saved and created within that particular month. Other complex questions you might ask: how many vendors are outside of our own city? Again, with Excel, you're going to have a difficult time answering these types of questions. We have up near the top all of our cities. Because we have just a few vendors listed here, we could easily count. Even with Excel 2007's expanded million-plus records, what happens if you have more than 1 million vendors? And if you're going to be searching for information, it's going to be very tedious. So this is the time where you need to move to Access. Another reason you might need to move to Access is when you need to share data. Access is designed to be shared by many users entering data, viewing data, running calculations, and printing reports. Excel simply does not have this capability. Don't get me wrong, Excel is a great number crunching analysis tool and serves a specific purpose. However, when you're ready for a database, Access is the place to be.